Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Casey Gale, and I'm the owner and chairman and creator of the most passionate, revolutionary, repolarizing wrestling YouTube of our time, the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I'm going to give you my Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory 2018 pay-per-view review. And it was a great show. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews and Don Callis. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first match was Rich Swann and Willie Mack defeated Matt Sydal and Ethan Page when Swann pinned Sydal up the Phoenix Splash. After the match, Willie Mack cuts a promo which is really just giving away a couple of front seats and putting over the sponsor. I thought it was a really good way to start the show. I enjoyed it, and very enjoyable. I thought Rich Swann and Willie Mack were very impressive. And then they played a recent TMZ interview with Johnny Impact, and Ty talked about the Twitter war. Johnny is upset that Aries brought Ty into things. Then they play a clip from last night's Hall of Fame ceremony where Johnny and Austin Aries got into each other's faces and it turned into a brawl. I like it. I like how they played a recap from last night's Hall of Fame ceremony, and how Austin Aries and Johnny Impact invaded and got into a fight, which I know was a work. I think it was definitely genius of Don Callis and Scott D'Amore to plan that. And then we see Conan was attacked backstage. He says King did it. Did King do it? And then Eli Drake cuts a promo before the open challenge, prior to the open challenge, which includes running down the New York Giants. James Ellis, former WWE superstar James Ellsworth, comes out, but Eli Drake points out that he's not from New York. Ellsworth points out that he was dating a girl from Staten Island and lived in the basement for a bit until she kicked him out. James Ellsworth, love him or hate him, it was fun to see James Ellsworth in Impact Wrestling. I don't know if he signed a contract there, but it was very interesting. I love Don Callis' reaction, saying who let him in. Don Callis, Josh Matthews and Don Callis sold James Ellsworth's debut on Impact Wrestling perfectly. And then Eli Drake defeated James Ellsworth via 2 gravy chains. The fans were begging for James Ellsworth to get hit with a gravy chain, and Eli Drake gave the fans what they wanted. Love James Ellsworth's character, but it's always fun to see him get beat up when he's in WWE or Impact Wrestling. And then Drake still wants to fight, and he gets Impact Wrestling 2018 Hall of Famer Abyss. It's not a match, but a fight which ends with Eli Drake taking the choke slam through a table. I liked it. I thought that was awesome. I liked how Abyss beat the hell out of Eli Drake and put him through a table. Definitely deserving too. Eli Drake is a great heel, and I love his character, but loved seeing him get put through a table. And then Tessa Blanchard defeated Taya Valkyrie to retain the Knockouts Championship with a flying top rope codebreaker. Both women kicked out of each other's finishes during the match. I like that. I like how both Knockouts kicked out of each other's finishes. That's what makes a Knockouts match great. This WWE, take lessons, because Impact Wrestling knows how to book a women's match. And in my opinion, I'm glad Tessa Blanchard retained, because the white person won. As much as I like Taya Valkyrie, it was still Tessa Blanchard's moment. She needs to hold on to the Knockouts Championship for a long time. And then Eddie Edwards defeated Moose via DQ because Killer Cross chokes out Edwards from the crowd within the first 3 minutes. I was really hoping this would be an actual match, but it is what it is. I'm not disappointed. And then Tommy Dreamer comes out with the candlestick to save his former rival. He's making this a tag team match. Eddie Edwards and Tommy Dreamer defeated Moose and Killer Cross when Eddie rolls up Moose after Moose misses with a candlestick. Cross and Moose beat the hell out of Eddie post-match, including an apron powerbomb. Good. This actually turned out to be a good tag team match. I actually enjoyed it. And then Sami Callihan, David Chris and Jake Chris OVE defeated Brian Cage, Pentagon, Jordan Phoenix in the OVE Rules match, which is apparently Texas Tornado Trios match. When Callihan pinned Brian Cage at the flurry of kicks to the head from all of OVE and the pile driver. Good match. Surprising winner. I'm surprising that that Sami Callihan pinned Brian Cage. Wow, I didn't expect that. I expected him to pin somebody else, but it was a good match, and I enjoyed it. I was impressed. And then Aries cuts a backstage promo saying he's no longer going to leave his boys in the back because he doesn't trust management. He told Johnny to bring his wife to the ring too. Ooh, firing shots at his wife. That's what I like. And then LAX, Conan, Santino, and Ortiz defeated the OGZs, King Hernandez, and Homicide in a concrete jungle death match. In this match, there was no mat in the ring, just wooden boards. Conan came out with a flapjack at the end to take out Hernandez and Homicide, and King took the sweet super from LAX. Great match, a great back and forth match. I loved every single thing about this match. This was just amazing. This was hardcore. This was something new. Impact Wrestling thinking outside the box. Thank you, Don Callis and Scott D'Amore, for putting on this match. And then Ali goes to the undead, welcome them entering the coffin like Father James Mitchell promised. Mitchell meets her there and tells her that Su Yung has killed Hogan in the chapel. He reminds her that she can't take her soul back though. She goes upstairs and is soon attacked by a bridesmaid, but fights her off and hatchets her. Then she hatchets another. She lifts up a sheet to find her soul, but left it be. She did touch its handle, which Mitchell warned against. Ali finds Kira in the coffin, but Su Yung sneaks behind her with an axe and stalks her on the chapel. They fight and Su gets the upper hand, and she locks in the Mandible Claw, but Ali is neutralized as Su is able to stab her. But Ali hatches her in the neck. I like that. Then Ali returns to the chapel to get Kira. They return to the coffin, but it won't open. Mitchell tells them he told her he'd get it in, but nothing about getting out. Soon there's someone but bridesmaids, but Rosemary pops up for the save. They open the coffin and Kira and Ali get in, but Su returns and Rosemary holds off with weird hand pauses. The two escape. This is just flat out amazing. Really amazing. I like this. I liked the horror graphics. It's October, so this made sense. And great to see Rosemary return. I enjoyed it too. So really good match. I like Ali versus Su Yung. I like this side of Ali. I like this. But what's gonna happen to the Ali character now that she's locked in? Will she end up finding a way to get out? We never know. Never know. And then Impact is returned to Nashville, Tennessee at the Asylum for the next pay-per-view. I like that. The return to the sign at Nashville, Tennessee, the home of TNA when Impact Wrestling was TNA back in 2002. I liked it. I'm definitely gonna be watching that pay-per-view and doing live reactions. And then it was the main event. Johnny Impact defeated Austin Aries to win the Impact World Championship. Pretty soon after the pin, Aries pops up, leaves while flipping off the crowd and Don Callis. See, this is what. See, here's a more detail of what happened. Aries looks for a less chancey early on, but both are the aggressive side to get things going. Bit of a feeding out of process as we get started. Carter's really spitting for both guys. 2-5 champ breaks out, and Impact lands a number of punches, sending Aries into the corner. They fight to the floor. Aries charges Impact, who jumps and does a split like a moonsault by using the apron edge. And in the barricade, Aries gets up on the top rope and crashes down on the Impact. Impact lands a massive chop to the chest, sending him back into the ring. When Aries with a kick to the back of Impact's neck, he gets up and slaps Aries in the face. Aries with a bunch of knees and punches to the face. Aries lands a kick to the side. Said Aries stands at Impact's face and taunts Valkyrie. For a bit, she yells "F you." She yells "F you, bitch." Aries holds up on the turnbuckle and stretches out for a minute. Back and forth shot as Johnny Impact sends a champion into the corner. Johnny Impact gets kicked again to the back of the neck, sending him to the floor. Aries looks for a suicide dive and catches an elbow. Johnny Impact with a springboard corkscrew splash cover 2. Very intense match from both of these guys. Guys working very snug. Aries with a Hurricane Rana off the second rope. Aries gets booted in the face. Starts the feint attempts, lands on his feet. Both wrestlers end up on a top rope. Spanish fly cover. Aries barely kicks out. Johnny Impact goes count down the count. Count rolls through. Knee to Aries' face. Both from the apron. Both both throwing forearms and punches. Impact with a kick to the face, but Aries hits a sloppy Death Valley driver. Impact thrown back in, get Aries on top. Foot with the splash cover. 1-2. No Aries showing some frustration. Aries gets dropped. Impact with Sasha Payne as Aries is able to grab the bottom rope to stop the count. He continues holding on after Impact gets him off. Roaring elbow warning dropkick, brainbuster by Aries. Aries pinned 1, 2, 3. Impact gets his foot on the rope. Aries and Tyler talk some trash to each other. Aries from knee to the head, and last chance is locked in. Johnny Impact gets out of it. Aries looks to take out Johnny Impact. Impact dodges, and Aries lands a suicide dive on Tyler, sending him in the barricade. Johnny Impact wails on Aries out on the floor, back in the ring. Johnny Impact with a kick to the full brainbuster. Sasha Payne hits 1, 2, 3. Winner Johnny Impact via pinfall. And then post match, like I said, Austin Aries was all kind of mad. He immediately got up, flipped the bird to the crowd. Looked like he yelled at someone above, ran through someone, and went to the back. Johnny Impact sideways in the ring with Tyler. Great main event. Great main event. Congratulations to Johnny Impact for becoming the new Impact World Heavyweight Champion. He deserves it. He busted his ass. I mean, he's a former Lucha Underground World Champion, and now Impact Wrestling is giving him that honor to be that WWE did it. And Impact Wrestling, Don Callis and Scott D'Amore giving Johnny Impact what he rightfully deserves to be a main event, and they're booking him like, but what does this mean for Austin Aries? Did Austin Aries leave the company? Because from what I heard, that Austin Aries went into business for himself, and that really makes Austin Aries look bad if he did that. So did Austin Aries quit? To me that but it could be work, it could be work. If it's real, then Austin Aries is showing poor sportsmanship and being a bad. But anyway, I would wait. I was very impressed with all the matches. Bound for Glory was a great pay-per-view, way better than the 2017 one. Did a top Slammiversary? I don't know, because that's kind of a hard pill to swallow. Because Slammiversary was the Impact Wrestling pay-per-view of the summer. And this is the of the fall. So I don't know, but anyway, like I said, I rate Bound for Glory 10 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and 8 triple plus. What a great show! I highly recommend it. Anyway, I must all bid you goodbye, and goodbye, and I mean good night and goodbye, and bang, bang.